Hey there! We are in the south of France and we are in between Bordeaux and Toulouse, and we're going to be looking at a couple different properties here. So we've got a couple different options. Most of them have sort of like a main house, and then they have some gîtes, which are like guest houses that you can rent out. So we're going to be looking at a couple of those, and it's really interesting because property purchase here in France is done very differently than I'm used to back in the States. First of all, there's no buyer's agency here, so we're calling all of the listings and the listing agents directly, and that takes a lot of time, and I'm really appreciating the value of a buyer's agent right now. I'm missing the fact that someone's compiling all the data and giving us a bunch of properties that meet our criteria, whether they're their listings or not. So that's one big difference we're noticing. But the cool thing is that the properties are really nice, and I can't wait to show you around some of them. We're gonna go see two different mills today. One mill is a little bit with a lot of land, and then the other one has a little bit less land. So we're gonna go check those out, and I can't wait to show you around and show you what some of these properties in the south of France look like. Let's go see them. So we ended up seeing 4 different properties. The first one was like the art studio, where it was a 15-bedroom house and they had art classes there with an art studio. So after seeing that one, thoughts?
We found it was not for us. It is a little bit too chaotic, not organized enough. And
He's German, right?
yes. And no, I think we'll rule that one out.
Yeah, we found they had rooms everywhere, cobwebs. It needed a lot of cleaning out, and also the ceilings were really low, and so he was having to duck under all of the beams, which just isn't good for longevity. So we decided to rule that one out.
No, that one doesn't work.
Okay, so the second property we saw was the mill.
My favorite.
The smaller mill.
The smaller mill with 3 sheets and beautiful main house, a pool, and 20 acres of land with woods and pasture. A little stream on it. It was beautiful. My favorite, absolutely.
Yeah. So I liked the mill as well. They had redone all of the interior, which I really liked. That part was cool, and I liked the land, but I didn't like the layout of the house. So they remodeled it all, but the house needed some updating, like kitchen modernization maybe, and a few things that I personally would like. And also, it was nice, but it needs still work, and I think the income, I would like to see more income out of it. So that one I felt was not ready to go. It needs money put in before we can really make it ours. The third one we saw was also a mill, but it was a really big property. So how many acres of land?
It was about 5 acres of land, and but it had 15 bedrooms, which had 1 function room, and it was all one
big house.
One big house. So the challenge we saw there was to portion off a section for us, and then you still have to contend with 10 bedrooms. You could not split that off.
There's no private space.
Yeah, into separate jeets. It was a fantastic place.
The income was excellent.
But it needed work.
Oh my God, the bats.
Yes, and there were bats in the attic.
And bat droppings everywhere.
Yes, so it needed cleaning out a little bit. It was beautiful.
But in the end, it's a lot of work.
Price point was also on the high end of the budget. So I think that one is nice, but I think it would be out.
Okay. The last one, my favorite.
Her
That
favorite.
was the house. That was 2, they call them chambre d'hôte, which is like guest suites in the house, and 3 separate apartments with a big garage space. And I really love that one because it was all done, and it was done to my style. So they had totally renovated everything with really tall ceilings and put like US style kitchen and all the things we would do. So we really liked that one a lot, but it was expensive. And what you didn't like about it?
Well, it was a beautiful house. It was very tastefully done. There was 3 sheets, which were beautiful. What I didn't like was it was just a small plot of land, no trees, nothing else to do other than the sheets. I would like some more land where you can do actually some other work with the land.
He wants boy toys.
Yes. So not my favorite, but her favorite.
So here we are. Okay, so we're enjoying our time in Bordeaux for the last night, and I would love to hear which one you thought was your favorite. Can't wait to read your comments. Cheers.